there are lots of questions in the mind of the people of Afghanistan, those who are living inside Afghanistan, those who are living outside Afghanistan, as well as international media. They have lots of questions about what's going on in Panjshir. To answer that, I have to say that the normal life is going on in Panjshir. Farmers are doing their job, shopkeepers are doing their job, drivers are doing their job, the government employees are doing their job, and the normal life is going on. Regarding some fake news that Taliban attacked Panjshir and captured some of the places in Panjshir, I should say that Taliban even did not attempt to attack Panjshir yet. Of course, they may attack later, but yet there wasn't any clash between Taliban and the National Resistance Front of Afghanistan. What do we want? This is another question. What are we pursuing through the resistance? This is quite obvious. We are pursuing a better and bright future for Afghanistan. We are willing to ensure the rights of the people of Afghanistan, the values that we were fighting for it for last few decades, the women's rights, the human rights, the rights of minorities, freedom of speech, and a long list of that. But we don't want to achieve these goals through fighting. Our preference is negotiation in using peaceful means. So this is why we are in contact with Taliban. Some messages was going back and forth, then some delegations were meeting, and we had explained our clear standing to the Taliban side. We want an Afghanistan where we will have the equality in front of law. We have an Afghanistan where the social justice will be ensured. We want an Afghanistan which will have a system, a governmental system, which should be responsive to the needs of Afghanistan. We know that because of the sort of the system we have had in Afghanistan in the past decades, even centuries, we are facing the problems, we are facing the challenges. So it means that this system is not working. We have to establish a different type of system. A government which will be inclusive, participatory, but not symbolically. A government that Afghan people could see our representation under. A government which should be responsive, accountable in front of the people of Afghanistan. A government which would be able to bring social justice to Afghanistan. A government where each and every ethnic group of Afghanistan could have their rights. A government which will be able to establish a good relation to the regional countries as well as to the rest of the world. A government which will be legitimate in front of the eyes of the people of Afghanistan as well as the rest of the world. So we are pursuing these goals through negotiation and through peaceful means. But if the other side is not willing, and if ever they think that they can resolve the problem of Afghanistan through violent means and through using military forces, that has been clear in the past history of Afghanistan, especially in the recent history of Afghanistan, that no group can win by using military means. We are ready to resist and to defend, but not to resist and defend Panjshir. We are in Panjshir and we want to defend Afghanistan from Panjshir. So there is no question of Panjshir. There is no question of taking part in a government which we don't know what could be the future of that government. We are not pursuing personal and individual interest. No, we are pursuing the interests of our nation and of in our country. So this is the clear standing in position of the National Resistance Front of Afghanistan.